Hey YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures, bringing you Toy Hunt episode number 516. We are back at the Schnecksville Fire Company for the Allentown Toy Show, monthly show here in Pennsylvania. Always have a blast. Get to come out and talk to collectors, tons of figures, tons of booths, always a good time. But before we get to any of that, if you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It does not cost you anything, and it helps us grow the channel tremendously in March to 9,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell for notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, and live streams. Leave a comment down below, hit the like button. For daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over at Instagram at disavowed_12. Let's see what they have inside the Allentown Toy Show. So this will probably be a mix of narration and also music in the background. I do obviously tend to have some personal conversations with other collectors, and I don't always want to have to put that in a video. You know, the person may not want to have their voice filmed and whatnot. So I'll kind of film here a little bit here and there, and probably throw some music over the top as well. So first booth here, a lot of Hasbro and McFarlane stuff going on. So plenty of Star Wars. I don't think I've ever seen the Ronin before. Is that something that's kind of new? I'm unfamiliar with this figure. Again, I don't do Black Series anymore. And by anymore, I never really was full into it. I kind of just picked and chose here and there. Now I really don't buy them much at all anymore. So that's kind of a cool one to see. There's Sergeant Slaughter in the blue. That always eluded me when I was at the at Ross's trying to track that down. And some of the stuff you'll see here too. I actually found that at a Ross once. Now there he is. I've been tracking this guy down, trying to find him. I don't want to knock things over, pulling him off. Be careful here. So I'm trying to hold off to buy this at GameStop because of the fact I have those two gift cards I've been talking about here and there. Although 38, that's basically retail. I might leave with this today and then use those GameStop gift cards on something else, to be perfectly honest. Because I've been trying to chase this guy down for a couple of weeks now, and it's getting frustrating. So 38 when it's 35 retail for $3 more, that's literally, and on top of that, that's with tax. So yeah, I'm probably gonna grab this actually. So we'll probably be picking this up. I'll leave that right there for now. We'll finish filming here, and then I'll settle up and grab that. Here's the Colossus 2-pack. That's cool to see. We saw that at the Encounter Comics and Games a few weeks ago. 65 on that, not bad at all. And as I always say when you're watching these videos too, you have to keep in mind that when you go to a show, you're obviously paying to get in. It's actually very inexpensive, only $5 to get in, which is amazing. However, it's also, you're paying that, and then it's saving you from running around. So you pay a couple extra dollars for an action figure. If you see a price that might seem higher than retail, that's actually not that bad of a deal, considering the fact, when you stop and you think about it, that you'd have to be running around otherwise to try to find it. So cool seeing the chases. 40 on the Punk chase, 35 on the Stinger. Just gonna keep carrying this down as we walk here. So Mr. Fuji, we saw that in the previous video this week down in Oaks area. And then lots of 3 3/4 stuff for Star Wars. Again, looking like underneath, the prices are very accurate to what you would expect to pay for those. So looking pretty good. Some more 6-inch stuff down here, getting the more G.I. Joe. What's this here? The Outcast 2-pack. It's pretty cool to see. And in the back, there's some Televipers, some bats, some other stuff. But very cool. Definitely, this table is definitely right up my alley for stuff that I collect. There's a big old Hulk. So very cool. And right back behind, I did pick that up, by the way. Very good price on that. So we'll be using that GameStop gift card on something different. The cool stuff down here, we have an SNL Samurai. That's awesome. Belushi. If you're a youngin' and you didn't watch the SNL back in the day, look up that Samurai character on YouTube. He's absolutely hilarious. Vintage Belushi. Some more G.I. Joe down this direction here. We have some older Power of the Force Star Wars stuff. See some comics. Jesse Ventura figure. That's pretty cool to see. So some different scaled things here. We got the little Simpsons family going on. Some cult classics. We got the Lost Boys in the background. That's pretty cool. Kiefer Sutherland's character. But very cool vintage stuff. Big Jim Sports Camper. That's really cool to see as well. This is one of those videos where every time I say the word cool, you're probably going to want to stab yourself in the ear with a pencil because I say it too many times. I guess it's my lack of vocabulary. Johnny Quest. That's very awesome. Some older cool stuff here for sure. Wile E. Coyote. That's neat. Jimi Hendrix. We got a Stinger, 1 in 3,000. I think we found one of those once or twice in the stores. But very awesome stuff. Lots of AEW down the bottom. We got Rocky going on. What kind of Rocky figures? So again, if you come to this show, you're going to see all sorts of different, vintage, retro, and newer stuff. So basically, again, if you're a collector and you're even nearby the Schnecksville area, very much worth your while to come check it out, because you're going to find something you like. Like I said, right within being here for 5 minutes, first booth I went to, I found what I was looking for right away. So it's very cool when you actually do come across. There's a word cool again when you do come across what you're looking for. So I'm here a little bit later in the day. It was definitely a lot more crowded earlier from what they were telling me on the way in. But you can see nice large space in here for sure. Lots of tables and vendors, a lot of collectors hanging out and talking. So it's always a great experience coming here. I always like to say probably the best part about filming or just collecting in general is getting to meet people and talk to other collectors. I just met Mike. Shout out to Mike. He had a really cool table. It was the last table you just saw, actually. It was his. It was art. So always good to meet a mutual friend. So we'll be seeing him at next week's show, which I'll try to remember to plug at the end, but that's going to be the Lehigh Valley Toy Comics and Card Show in Palmer, Pennsylvania. That's next weekend. So try to check that out as well. So this is actually Bill Fury's table. He's Florida, Pennsylvania, back and forth. Very cool collection he has going on. And he was just telling me that a lot of these are even customs too. I think you mentioned the Swamp Thing was a custom, right? So that was a custom. That's a custom as well. So up top, the Rhino's a custom. Very cool. I can see the paint on that one. So yeah, really cool stuff here, and killer prices too. So all customs back there. But again, if you come and check out the booth here at Allentown Toy Show, you're here pretty often for the show. Okay.
I'll be here for the Bucks County show.
Okay.
Bucks County next month, and then the one in June I'll be here again.
Nice. So look for Bill Fury's table. Look for these signs. That'll tell you that it's Bill. So. And then, again, shout out to Bill. Very cool getting to talk to him. He says he watches the channel as well. And again, like anytime somebody takes time out of their busy lives, their busy day to watch my videos, it's really cool to hear that. It's humbling. I just thank you to anybody who's watching this video, whether you're somebody new or somebody's been watching since the beginning. It's just cool. But back to toys. So a lot of great WWE stuff here. I've seen this booth here each time I've come to the show. So you can see prices are really good on this. I think they're going to fluctuate depending on what it is. It's not like everything's going to be 20 bucks or whatever. Depends how old it is or how rare it is or how sought after, whatever you want to say. There's a Warrior for 30. That's really nice to see. Is that classy Freddie Blassie down at the bottom? The Rock, Bruno Sammartino. This guy has everything here for wrestling. A lot of cool elites. And this is a big, long table that goes all the way down the wall. So we'll be working our way down as well. There's the big rubber guys. I don't see those really at all in stores. So it's very cool to see in person for sure. But we're going to try to work our way right down the wall here. Look at the Hogan jacket. That is sick. In the back, we have some multi-packs. I see the Street Fighter stuff. So let's work our way down the wall here. I think I'm going to throw some music over the top and just kind of focus on filming from this point as we work our way down. So let's get into it. also, I don't show everything. I tend to show mostly what I usually show on my channel, but there is a lot of like slot car racing, like Matchbox sort of stuff. Stuff I really don't know anything about here as well. But lots of cards for sale. I saw that they did have a whole Pokemon table, which I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to Pokemon at all. We do have the Lobo Chase down there, which is cool to see. And then all the McFarlanes going across the front. Got Cyborg Superman, all the Batmans. Look at the expression on that Batman. That's diabolical. Injustice Gang Batman. Like, I don't know much about him. But in the back, we have even more stuff going on for McFarlane. Working our way down. They're also in the cases, which is pretty cool. There's the Crypto. And there is the Chase McFarlane for the Joker. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wonder Woman Platinum. Is that new or just the fact that I've never seen it? Might just be that. But again, you're going to get a good mix of everything here. Retro, vintage, new, McFarlane, Hasbro stuff. I mean, everything you could think of, they're going to have at the show. And again, everybody's very cool and friendly. Like, I've had some great conversations with people already as I work my way around. So it's just a very relaxing, fun atmosphere to come check out. If you're even near the area, I'd say this show really is worth coming to. You know, even if you're not like in the area, no, if you don't live in the area like I do, I should say, it's worth traveling to come check out if you are from out of the area, for sure. But again, huge Transformer section here I'm trying to show off. If you watch my channel, you know I don't really collect Transformer stuff, so I don't try to embarrass myself actually acting like I know what it is. So if you're a Transformers fan, hopefully this helps you out a little bit. As you can see what they have, and again, everything priced up front. We were just talking about, Mr. Figure and I were talking about the fact that some stores you'll go to, they won't price anything till you get to the front, and then it's like a guessing game. They're looking stuff up online and everything. Here, they're very upfront. They're going to tell you what it is. They're going to tell you what you're going to pay for it. You're not going to get a cool stack of figures and then find out that it's, you know, way more expensive than you would expect it to have been. So that's the really cool thing too. Everything's labeled, very organized here. And again, just great people overall. A lot of cool people to talk to. And we have all sorts of loose figures. So we have $1 a piece. There's some cool Disney ones in here. We have some Scooby-Doo stuff. Up top, some more Marvel going on. There's the Abomination. I think that's the Build-A-Figure, the original one. And then here I'm going to have to switch hands. We do have a lot of loose figures here. $35 for 3 of them. That's a great deal. And we have a whole Shield collection here. $75 bundle. So we have, looks like a bunch of the females. And we have the Dum Dum Dugan, the new Dum Dum Dugan. Again, that's a really good deal if you're the army building. We got the Molten Man. What's down here? Another bundle. 2 there. Got the Thor. Again, army building, got 30 for those. Very good deal. 2 more of the AIM. And again, you can see another whole table full of Lucy's here. Actually, last show I was here, I bought Zemdu from this vendor. Very cool guy, very friendly. Again, great deals on his figures. So we got the Hulk. Smart Hulk, I guess, right? Is here. Silver Surfer. Good all wrestlers mixed in. Got a Logan. I think this is the one that came with the Sabretooth 2-pack. I'm pretty sure. I was looking for the trading card. I think that's the one. Could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. I'm wrong all the time, so feel free to educate me. But again, awesome stuff. Working our way through. Got some Xenomorph action going on. We got a Rogue. I think it's the Target exclusive Rogue, potentially. Oh, here he is. Awesome action figure right there. Street Fighter. There's a Wolverine with the hot claws. Remember that was a thing, hot claw Wolverine. Some bats in the back. And then this way some more carded stuff. Sorry, I'm like chuckling in the bag here if I'm not lined up with the figures I'm talking about the whole time, filming Lefty. But yeah, awesome vendor. And again, the middle here is a lot of, as I mentioned, like Matchbox cars, that sort of stuff that I don't know anything about. I'm not going to go through and show it all, but I just wanted to show again that there is that form of collecting here as well. So if you're not into action figures and you're not into that sort of stuff, but you're into the little die-cast cars and whatnot, Matchbox stuff, there's a lot of it here. Like all of that side over there, there's a ton of it. So again, it's getting near the end of the day, so that's why it looks not too busy, but again, very well worth coming. Also, they have some video game stuff going on as well. They have all sorts of connector cables, controllers, little figurines, different video games. They have a system hooked up down there to play, which is awesome. Got some plushies, but all sorts of stuff if you're a collector to check out.
I have another one down there. I think I have room down there.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, see it over there in the corner. Nice. I always love seeing the old retro card backs. I love seeing the old stickers too, like Toy Works or whatever, whatever came from originally, like James Way or something, Laneco, like all sorts of older stuff like that adds to it.
Absolutely. Adds character. So once player 1 dies, player 2 switches over, and it switches over and over again. It's like 2 people with, like, if they arcade.
Absolutely. There's information for this table right there. You pause it and check it out. Thank you. Another awesome Allentown Toy Show here in Schnecksville, Pennsylvania. Had a blast. There's another one coming up next month in May. I'll try to remember to put information at the end of the video about that. Shout out to everybody who took time out of their busy day to say hello and talk to me. It's always fun talking to collectors and meeting new friends. Shout out to Mr. Fury, teaching me the old forehead Hulk reference. He'll get that when he hears it, right? But again, thanks for watching. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It is free for you. It does not cost you anything. It helps us grow the channel tremendously in March to 9,000 subscribers. While you're at it, go ahead and click that bell notifications, because that way YouTube should notify and tell you when we post new content here at the channel, like our weekly toy hunts. Leave a comment down below, hit that like button. For daily toy content, daily toy updates, try checking us out over at Instagram at Disavowed_Dog. Hey everybody, if you're going toy hunting this week, please try the 3 Ps of the toy hunt: patience, persistence, most of all politeness. Take care, stay healthy, let me save all of you.